back to Coding Casually, and today we will be covering a very important topic which has come up to us, and that is how you can use Python script in your HTML files. So there's a new thing called pyscript, which gives you the option to use Python script. So basically anything that you write in Python to get integrated with HTML files. So this was developed by Anaconda, so I'm sure that you know about that. So while we're discussing it, it's better that we hop onto the laptop and check how it works.
Alright, so we are on my screen. So what we will do now is let's try an HTML first. We will write some HTML so that we can write Python script in it as well. So before that, I have one HTML file called home HTML and the second one is main.py. So py of course is a Python file and home is the HTML file that I was talking about. What we would do is we would place the same in the folder and then we would travel to this folder through cmd, but that is a later part. Let's go back to the Visual Studio Code and then write some HTML. So while writing some HTML, what we can do is we can write this the format which is there for HTML, and that is this one. I'm sure that you know about it. If you don't know about it, you can follow along, and quite easy, not an issue. So if you have Visual Code, Visual Studio Code will do most of the job for you, like opening, closing tags, and then the head part of it. This is the body part. And to see how Visual Studio Code helps you with this. So now what we need to do is we need to place some information in the head tag, like meta information. We will write tag set and then we will set it to UTF-8. Right, so this will help you in defining character set, and then what we can do is we will close it. Okay, so now what needs to be done here is let's make it a near one, and then we would write a meta again, and then write name, and then in this one we will write to have viewport. I know for this example it is not that important, but still some people who are following HTML part here, they would know why we are writing this, and if they don't know, I will tell you for sure. Okay, and this is the device width, and then we will write the initial scale to be 1, and then we will close it. So remember, this also needs to be here only, and then we will close it. So this was the main part. Now we will write some title, and then we can write Python script in HTML. Would that work? Yeah, of course it would. Alright, so now next thing we will do is we will write two of the main things. The first one is the style sheet and the second one is the source from where we will pull the data if we are not defining any function file or any other Python file. So I already have it on my notepad. You can pause the video here and you can copy this, or rather write it on your system and then place it over here. So now what we have done, we have initiated a CSS file, basically linked a CSS file and a script file as well. So both of them are being picked from the external side, which is the pyscript one. Okay, so now we have the header tag. Now let's write some Python code. So suppose if I wish to write pyscript, so I'll write py and then we'll write script and then close the tag up, and in this we will write some Python. So let's write hello world. I'm sure that would work. And then we'll write, and let's see whether it works or not. We will close it up and we will try to load this. We will go back to our folder and let's see whether it works or not. So you would see that it has returned us hello world. I'm sure that this is a very simple example and you would not believe whether it has really come from Python or not. So let's write a loop. I'm sure that that would help us in getting to know whether it works fine or not. So for I in range, and let's start with 0 and then let's start with 11, and then write I. Okay, so here I wish to tell you one thing. So even though it's HTML, it doesn't matter with indentation of something that you would be writing in HTML. So of course that is a best practice while coding. However, the script would not run because it still follows the rules of Python. Okay, so if I go back here on the system and will run this, and you would see that it is not working and it is giving you an indentation error. So if you would go back here and then press a tab and control S and refresh, you will see that it has started working for you and it has printed the stuff for us. So this is how you write a Python script on your HTML files. There's another thing that I'm going to tell you. You can also attach external file to it, and that can be done by simply using another one, which is pyscript, of course, back again, and then giving it a source. So source will be in the very file that I'm in, and then I can write main.py and then I will end it. And now to your surprise, it would not work, and I tell you why. So if I press Ctrl S, go back to this and enter, and you'll see that there is a mark called failed to fetch, and it's just because we did not initiate a server for this, and that is why it is not picking up the file. So what you can do here is Python comes with so there is this engine which is already there in Python, so you can initiate your server without any external help or without using even the Flask. You can go on to CMD, and I would really like you to do this because you already have defined the file and you know where it is. You can go back to CMD and write cd, and it'll take you here. And now what you need to do is you need to initiate the engine. So what you need to do is you need to write python m and then http dot server. And what would happen now is it has started an engine for you, or basically a server for you. And in order to approach this, what you need to do is uh, very simple. You have to open the server file. So what you will do, you will go back here to this and then write 127, and instead of 5000 you need to write 8000, and you will see that you have two files here. The first one is the home HTML file and the second one is the main PY. You open into the home HTML file and you would see that it's loading up. Again, you did not see anything apart from what we have already written, so that is just because the main py file is empty. So what you can do is you can define a function here again, my loop, close it, and then go here and write for I in range 1 to 50, and then you can write print. And let's do a little complex stuff. What we can do here is I have written and then plus then str to convert the string, or basically integer into string, and that's all. So now we have to call this loop. You can write my loop and control S, and if we go back to the server, we'll do a refresh and you will see that nothing has come up, and let's see why. Okay, we will go back here, let's try this and this, refresh, and it has not fetched up. Let's see what is wrong with it. Okay, alright, okay, shall we go and run the file? Or maybe it has cached. Yes, it has it was caching the file, that is why. So now you'll see that the function has worked for you. It gives you the same thing. Everything works like what it works in Python. So this is how you integrate the file with HTML. So there are other ways as well, but this is the one that I really like, and I'm sure that you would also like it. If you like the video, press the like button. If you think that this has value, please share the video with your peers who are still learning stuff, or you wish to integrate HTML file with Python. And please subscribe to the channel, it will give us the motivation to make new videos. Please comment as well if you think that you missed something, or is there ambiguity, or if there is any topic that you want me to make the videos on. Please do that. Thank you.